So if you're practicing yoga on a chair, then make sure your chair can't move or slip away from you. So this is why I have put my chair onto my yoga mat. So make sure at home your chair is on something non-slippy, so it's actually secure. If your chair is really high or you have really short legs like I do, and you can't bring your feet onto the ground, then what can help is just putting yoga blocks or books or whatever you have under your feet, so your feet can be firmly down on the ground. So that's for you to set up so you are stable and safe the way you're practicing on your chair. Let's move to the front of the chair and start to circle the wrists first. So we're gonna move and stretch and create a little bit of mobility in the body now. Circle the other way around. And then relax your hands. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Start rolling your shoulders. So you're lifting your shoulders, you're bringing them back and down and forward. So you're circling your shoulders around, creating a little bit more movement. Sometimes this feels a little bit stiff or immobile, so don't worry about that. The more you're moving, the more this is usually going away. If it feels painful, then make the movement a little bit smaller. So it's okay if things feel a little uncomfortable, but it should not be painful. Always back off then. Let's change direction, rolling the other way around. And then take the hands to the back of your chair, just so you have something to hold on to if you like. Stretch out both legs and start to circle your ankles. So the same way how your wrists, your shoulders can rotate, can circle, your ankles can too, and then rotate them the other way around. Just getting a little bit more movement into your ankle joints. And then bring both feet back. This works much better when you're not wearing shoes, so when you're on your socks, because socks slide a lot better on the carpet or on the ground. So slide your right leg forward, reach your heel away and straighten that right knee. And then pull that right heel back all the way to the back of the chair. And then repeat this a couple more times. Reach your heel forward, straighten your knee, pull your heel back towards you, pull it to the back of your chair. I'll show you from the side, you don't have to turn around. So you're pushing your heel away from you, you're straightening your knee. And then you're pulling your heel towards you and you're bending your knee. So that's the movement you're going to do. And then change sides. Push the heel away from you. Pull the heel towards you. Straighten your knee. Bend your knee. And repeat this a couple more times. So just creating a little bit more movement in your knee and a bit more stretch in the muscles around. And then bring your feet flat onto the ground again and start to walk your feet out. See how far you can walk them out and then see, can you keep the feet flat on the ground again? And then push those knees back a little bit. Let them relax and push them back. And let them relax and push them back. So don't worry now about how far I can get my legs out and maybe your body doesn't do the same. It's perfectly okay if you're somewhere here because everybody's hip joints are designed in a bit of a different way. So you move your legs out as far as it feels comfortable for you, and then you keep the feet flat on the ground and you push your knees out, and then you let them relax and you push them out again. So again, please remember, it's okay if it feels like a bit of hard work, or if it's a bit of an intense stretch, or if things feel a little uncomfortable, but I don't want you to move into pain or into pure exhaustion. Always back off them, no matter what you do. And then take the legs back together. Let's straighten that right knee, bend it. So you're lifting your right leg off the ground, straighten it and bend it. So keep that right foot off the ground and you can even squeeze that right heel to your chair. So I'll show you from the side again. You don't have to turn around. Straightening, really having the front work here. Bending and squeezing your heel towards your bum cheek or towards your chair. So now the back is working. Straighten, so you're rocking the front. And then bend and squeeze your heel towards your bum cheek. And repeat this 2 more times. So this is a way of creating a little bit more movement and strength, obviously, in your front thigh. Let's move over to the other side. Straighten and bend. Straighten as much as you can. Squeeze your heel towards your bum cheek, towards the chair. Let's try this 3 more times. I forgot, even though it was just 2 or 3 repetitions. That's how easy it goes. And relax. So again, you can stay the way you are. I'll just show you from the side quickly. Take your hands onto your knees and then roll back. Bring your nose towards your belly button. Allow your back to bend. Allow yourself to slouch. So the back is stretching now. And then roll forward. Arch your lower back. Lift your chest forward. You can look forward or look up as high as you feel comfortable. If there's pain in your neck, then drop your gaze. And then rolling back again. Roll back and stretch. Let your head drop. Bring the nose towards your belly button. And then reach forward, arch. Lift your chest and look forward. And repeat this a couple more times in your own pace. There's no rush here. So you want to be sitting at the front of your chair so you have enough space to roll back and forward. Feet firmly on the ground, hands on your knees. Roll back and stretch and reach forward and lengthen. Again, you can always back off if it feels a bit too much too soon. And then let's come back to center. Take your right hand onto your left leg and your left hand goes back behind you. You can hold onto your chair anywhere you like and then turn and twist. You can use your arms for pulling and pushing yourself a little bit further into the twist, but only as far as it feels comfortable. So give yourself a breath or 2 here. And then change sides. Left hand onto your right leg. The right arm holds onto the chair. Let's try the sides 1 more time. Twisting to the left. You can try, once your body is getting used to the twist and the stretch, to go a little bit further. And see if your body is already ready for that. If it's pain, if it's really exhausting, your body doesn't seem to be ready then, and then you know it. And then do back off. And release. Now take your arms either side of the body and then let your right arm slide down. You can hold with the left hand onto your chair here, just to get a little bit more reach here. And then hold with your hand on the side of the chair and reach that right arm up towards the ceiling. You're going to repeat this a couple of times. You keep the left hand holding onto the chair and reach that right arm down towards the ground. And then up towards the ceiling. Just to create a little bit more movement and stretch. 1 more time, down towards the ground. And up towards the ceiling. Let's change sides. Your right hand holds onto the side of the chair and reach down. And up. So give yourself some time. Go as far as it feels good for you. So maybe the movement is smaller, or maybe the movement is bigger than mine. It doesn't really matter. It needs to feel good for you. 1 more time, down. And up. And release. So let's bring your right ankle onto your left knee. If the leg can't get up here, then stretch out your left leg. So this makes your left thigh, your left knee drop down a little bit, and it usually makes it easier then to bring the right leg onto your left thigh. You can hold onto this if you want to, and if it feels good, push down that right thigh a little bit. So you can take your hands, push that right thigh down, or if you're okay to have the knee bent like this, you probably already feel a good bit of a stretch in the right hip, and if not, you can still gently push that thigh down a little bit, just to create a little bit more stretch in the right hip. Let's change sides, bring that right leg down. So again, it's usually easier if that right leg is stretched out to bring that left leg onto that right leg, but you probably feel it sliding down, so it can be quite nice to hold on to it. You can push it down here if you want to. Maybe you already feel a stretch and don't have to push it down, or you can bend that right knee again and keep the stretch here. Push down is totally up to you. If you need to, do it. If it feels fine without, leave it. And relax. Let's interlace the fingers and take your palms away from you and push your hands forward. Straighten your elbows and stretch your shoulder blades away from each other. So you're really creating a bit of length and stretch at the back of your body. You can take the chin down and really curl in here. So think of pushing somebody away from you. Push your hands forward, push your hands away from you. And then let's try the opposites. Take your hands back. You can hold onto the chair and then straighten your elbows. This time, bring your shoulder blades back. So bring your shoulders and your shoulder blades back. So you're opening your chest. And the more you're lifting your chest, and the more you're reaching it forward, you probably get a bit of a stretch across the front of your chest. So see how much of that feels nice for you. Give it a breath or two. Your hands can go anywhere. They can go onto the base of your seat or the support of your seat. So see where they feel good. You can still bring your shoulder blades back and lift and reach your chest forward. And then relax. Interlace your fingers again. Push the palms away from you up towards the ceiling. And from here you can stretch from side to side a little bit. So see how this goes. Go easy. If you feel your body can do more, feel free to go a bit further. If you realize it's a bit too much for your body needs a bit more time, back off a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. And then let's come back to center. So this time, turn around. So you're turning to the right. So your right arm can be on the back support of your chair. That right foot goes flat and firm onto the ground. And you can hold with your left hand onto the chair as well. And then slide your left leg back. Slide it back so much until you feel a stretch in the front of your left thigh. So for some people, they have to straighten the knee more and push it more back to feel a stretch. For some people, the stretch already happens when the knee is not pushing back. So see how much you have to push the knee back to get a bit of a stretch into the side here. You can make it a bit more intense by taking that left arm either up towards the ceiling and over to the side, or across your chest and turn and twist a little bit. So see what you like best. Let's change sides here. So turn around. The left arm goes onto the back support of your chair. The left foot is firm on the ground. Hold onto the chair for some extra support with your right hand if you like, and then stretch your right leg back. So push your right knee back and straighten it. It doesn't need to be fully straight, just so much until you start feeling a stretch in the right side of your leg. Give it a couple of breaths. And then let's release. Let's turn around again, and we'll finish this off with a little bit of a flow. So take your feet apart as far as it feels comfortable for you, and your hands can go onto your knees, onto your thighs. Let's start again to arch and lift the chest. Look up as far as it feels comfortable on your neck. And then roll down. But this time you're not rolling back. This time you're letting yourself fold forward. You can have your hands on your thighs for some extra support and see how much do you feel comfortable to drop down. And then push your hands into the thighs to help you come up again. Lift your chest, stretch, and then fold forward and down. Bend your elbows and let yourself lean forward as much as it feels okay. You can continue this way, straightening your elbows, lifting your chest, bending your elbows, dropping your chest and your upper body. Or you can try something different here and see if you like to let your hands slide down your legs. So maybe you can slide them down to your calves, maybe you can let them slide down to your ankles. So see what feels comfortable for you. Again, you can bend your elbows on the way down. You can straighten your elbows on the way up and use your hands to walk yourself up again. You can just slide the hands down, not bending the elbows. Slide the hands back up, not bending the elbows. That's also an option. Or make it really your own version. Maybe sliding down and then bending and sliding up and walking up. So totally up to you. Give yourself 2-3 more repetitions here and see what your body feels okay to do here. So remember, the first option, bending your elbows, dropping your chest, straightening your elbows, lifting your chest. One more time. And then let's move to the back of your chair and then shake out your legs, shake out your hands. Well done, everybody. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.